The biggest signal of a major war in 2026 has already appeared. Forget how many missiles Russia, Ukraine, Iran, or Israel might launch, because a huge alert has come from the Pentagon regarding China. Is the biggest war between America and China going to erupt in 2026? Has the trade war between Donald Trump and Xi Jinping already turned into a missile war? These questions are rising because America's biggest war-controlling department, the Pentagon, has claimed that China has deployed more than 100 intercontinental ballistic missiles, and all of them are ready to launch. If these missiles are launched, they will strike directly on American soil. The siren of danger has begun to sound. China's DF-21 missile, range 2,000 kilometers. This is China's carrier-killer missile. China's intercontinental ballistic missile, DF-31, range 11,000 kilometers. China's DF-41 missile, range 15,000 kilometers. China's massive nuclear missile, DF-5, range 13,000 kilometers. China's submarine-launched missile, range more than 8,000 kilometers. Now understand very carefully what alert the United States has issued regarding these missiles. A Pentagon report states that China has deployed more than 100 ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missile, silos near the Mongolia border, which can be launched at any moment. Missile silos are extremely strong and secure underground bunkers. In these silos, long-range ballistic and nuclear missiles are stored in a way that they can be launched instantly when ordered. Built from thick concrete and steel, these silos are made so secure that even during a nuclear attack, they can remain protected, preserving the ability for counterstrike or second-strike retaliation. This report has alarmed the White House. According to the report, these are solid-fuel missiles, the DF-31, with a range of up to 11,000 kilometers. If you look at the map, you will see that this missile can cover the entire United States. From Washington, D.C. to New York, it can bring a tsunami of destruction anywhere. What is the purpose behind activating missiles with this kind of range? This is the biggest question in front of Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump, who has been claiming to end 8 wars for the past year, has so far failed to control the Ukraine war. The battle between Russia and Ukraine is getting fiercer. The ceasefire in Gaza and Lebanon is collapsing. In the face of ongoing Israeli bombings, Trump appears helpless. Meanwhile, with Venezuela, there is constant tension, and the order to attack could be issued by Trump at any moment. After failing in these 3 war zones, Donald Trump has now received a new challenge. Donald Trump himself has said that he is working on a very secret plan regarding China and Russia, a plan that will destroy the nuclear power of both nations. The question is, have these very intentions of Trump triggered China to activate more than 100 missile silos? And have these silos been filled with missiles capable of wiping out everything in America? In other words, right under Donald Trump's nose, Xi Jinping has openly announced preparations for a massive war. This is what the Pentagon report claims. China says this is merely a conspiracy to defame it. China claims that America is trying to deceive the world with such reports. China has activated its state-run media. The Global Times has stated that the United States is exaggerating fear regarding China, that this is America's old and worn-out tactic. The Pentagon has refused to comment on its classified report, but the threat it has hinted at has triggered a new confrontation between America and China. There is turmoil around the world regarding China's growing military power. From Taiwan to Japan, and from America to Australia, tension is increasing. China's new missile power is the foundation of its nuclear capability. Since 2024, the way China has expanded and strengthened its nuclear stockpile has stunned its major rivals. America is the world's biggest military power, while China is the rising force whose every decision is aimed at surpassing the United States. The Pentagon claims that China currently possesses around 600 nuclear warheads, and at the current pace of development, by 2030 China will have more than 1,000 nuclear bombs. What will Xi Jinping do with 600 nuclear weapons? What are China's major intentions? What threat does America face? And what role will China's partnership with Russia play? These are the biggest questions circulating across the world right now. Along with its nuclear bombs, China has two extremely dangerous missiles that have become the hottest topic among its enemies. These missiles give China incredible strike capability, while shocking the world's major defense nations. Since the annual parade in Beijing in September 2025, where three powerful leaders gathered against Trump's tension has been rising. After that moment, the world began to realize that America might soon face a united front. Xi Jinping was accompanied by Vladimir Putin and North Korean Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un. Their arrival together in Beijing sent a massive warning signal against Trump. Observers said that Russia, China, and North Korea have prepared themselves to corner Trump, and a major plan against America is being shaped for 2026. This has become Trump's biggest fear. At the annual parade in Beijing, Vladimir Putin, president of Russia, and Kim Jong-un, supreme leader of North Korea, stood beside Xi Jinping. Did their presence send the biggest warning to Trump? Is Xi Jinping signaling that just as Japan surrendered in World War II, Trump will also be forced to surrender? Since Xi Jinping took control of China, he has transformed the Chinese military. His goal is to show America that China's military power must not be underestimated. The question is, have Xi Jinping, Vladimir Putin, and Kim Jong-un prepared the largest front against America?